season isn't going according to plan, but this is also the case for many sides around Europe. Every league has its main issues and stories of the week, the good and the bad. There is certainly plenty going on around European football for to keep an eye on, whether that's keeping tabs on upcoming Champions League opponent Real Madrid, or checking in on possible transfer targets. Sure enough, the Spanish side is reportedly on the horns of a dilemma concerning Eden. Meanwhile, a one-time target is on the move, despite most transfer windows being closed. Thiago Alcantara myth debunked amid Jurgen Klopp update as legend falls into trap. Jurgen Klopp blocked 2 January transfer moves as contact midfielders entourage. Here are some of the biggest stories of the week involving European rivals, including Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. Nicolo Seal's exit. Turkish giant Galatasaray has officially signed Nicolo from in the final days of the Turkish transfer window. Had been in talks over a move to Bournemouth in the January transfer window, but ultimately is said to have rejected the switch, per. Even so, had made it known to that he wasn't going to extend his contract with the club and, moreover, that he wanted to leave the club in January. Boss José Mourinho was forced to banish to the stands as a result. Galatasaray then stepped forward and signed for around $17 million, £14 million per €16 million, plus an extra $14 million, £11 million per €13 million, in add-ons. .com says, it's surprising to see end up at Galatasaray. After all, he has been mentioned as a potential transfer target in the past. One would have thought that a bigger side awaited, but in truth he's never been the same since suffering 2 ACL injuries, and while there's a talent there, he may never be a truly elite player. Has done well to extract that amount of money from the Turkish side, especially with options limited by the closure of most transfer windows. It was him or me, says Paris Saint-Germain stopper. Current Paris Saint-Germain stopper has spoken of the battle he had with Keylor Navas last season for the number 1 position in the French capital. Signed for PSG in the summer of 2021 from Milan as a free agent, but had to share goalkeeping duties with Navas throughout the season. Last summer, made it known however that he wasn't going to tolerate the situation any longer. Speaking to French paper, said, "For me, last season helped me to grow enormously, precisely because of these difficulties. It was an experience that helped me, I lived it like that." This year, the Mr. Christophe Galtier has given a clear hierarchy, and I thank him for his confidence. It's normal to make choices at some point. And we had to make a choice, it was him or me, it was important for everyone. Last year, the important thing was to try to be ready every time I played. I took it like that, even if it's difficult, it's an extra experience that helps you, especially when you are young. With the decision having been made to install as the undisputed number 1, Navas has made the surprising loan switch to Nottingham Forest. .com says, it was a weird situation last season, seeing and Navas sharing games between them. Yet as good as Navas is and has been, is a generational goalkeeper, and he is right in that a decision had to be made sooner rather than later. Even so, it's a clear coup for Nottingham Forest, and could easily make S life harder in April when the two next meet. Real Madrid trying to sell Eden for 4 windows. Eden's mega money move to Real Madrid in the summer of 2019 didn't come close to meeting expectations. Real Madrid spent massively on a player who was then arguably the best player in the, at least in an attacking sense. Yet his time in the Spanish capital has been plagued with injury problems, has played just over 50 league games in that period, and reports that Madrid has tried, and failed, to offload both he and Mariano Diaz in each of the last 4 transfer windows. Both are surplus to requirements, but Real Madrid has been unable to shift the pair. The report also states that Real Madrid will attempt to sign a number 9 backup to Karim Benzema in the summer. .com says, "It's been sad to see his career decline so fast since moving to Madrid, as he left England as one of the best players in the world. But the fact that Real Madrid has been unable to move him on over the last couple of years speaks volumes for the demand for him within European football. It will be interesting to see if they can finally offload him this summer." Closer to home, the dangers of underperforming stars on long contracts should set alarm bells ringing for the new Chelsea regime. Haaland transfer claim made amid Man City charges as Inter wants ace may have already found Owen Fernandez, who impressed Klopp 3 times.